Cleo Green has been following the social media accounts of some peeps who are deep-rooted in our community and making a difference. And this time around, she is up with the Smoky John's crew, and they've got some really great holiday advice as we remain together apart.
I appreciate y'all coming to visit us, man.
Food, faith, and family. Now, I know you've seen their faces on IG. You can always find Brent and Juan Reeves in the kitchen at Smoky John's. They're brothers, of course, and a passion for the family business started when they were kids.
You know, when you're around something all of the time, it kind of gets in your blood.
Their dad, Smoky John Reeves, he established the restaurant back in 1976. It's now located in the heart of Dallas, and well, it was once called Big John's.
He actually first was
Big John's.
Big John's, but he was doing
Smoking some meat.
turkeys.
And he had some little issue, and the smoke was billowing out the restaurant. It was on the corner of Living and Mockingbird. So this guy comes in and was like, man, you should call this place Smoky John's instead of Big John's. I think about a week later, Dad changed it. And that's the thing. It's been Smoky John's ever since.
So your dad obviously had this love for barbecue, and how did that transfer to you guys? Like, how did you guys become a part of this business? Did you guys always want to be working with your dad?
His personality was so larger than life. And he was the guy that you liked being around because fun was going to happen, something funny would go on. And so we spent a lot of time at the restaurant growing up. And I think as a result, I always planned to get into it, but I didn't do it from the beginning. I actually had a whole other career before I got involved. But I always thought one day he'd build this huge company and we'd come join in. And it turns out that we're the ones building the huge company.
The Reeves brothers, well, they keep people coming back with their fresh barbecue and those secret family sauces. And they've gone through a few setbacks, just like any business. With the pandemic, things aren't back to normal, but during this holiday season, they'd like to remind you that you can still enjoy some good home cooking from your loved ones, with a twist, of course.
Pick some of those recipes and take their small family at home and recreate those and do them together.
It's a community staple. Some say it's the best barbecue in Dallas. So please, make sure you follow their journey, because everything they do is in loving memory of their father.
And I'll tell you this, the brisket queso is thebomb.com. If you'd like to follow Brent and Juan Reeves on Instagram, you can find them at Smoky John's Barbecue on IG, and they share everything, Kara. Have you ever been there? It is so good.
I have, and they've been on the show back when we
Yep.
had guests on the show. That was the first time I had sampled them, and then, of course, went back. So we've been asking people to share some of their family recipes, and I saw you just posted your photo. We were talking about this in the last hour. So what is it you're showing people right now?
Okay, so it's so funny because Brent and Juan had said, you know, this time of year, why don't you jump on Zoom and learn how to make some of those home cooked meals from your loved ones? Well, my family is from Jamaica and Guyana, and the national dish in Jamaica is saltfish and ackee. So you see the fried dumpling there, the yellow stuff. Some people think it's scrambled eggs, but it is not. That is ackee. It's a fruit. And then you make it with saltfish. A lot of people call it bacala. It's very salted fish. It tastes good. You kind of have to have a certain palate for it, but I grew up eating this, and I finally got to make it because I'm not able to be with my family this year. And I mean, it wasn't quite spot on. Okay, but it had the flavors in there. It had the flavors in there. My husband couldn't tell the difference.
Oh, he couldn't? Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, what did he give it?
You know what? I would give it a strong 6.
Oh, okay.
Because the dumpling, I burnt the dumpling. That wasn't.
We just got to kick that off the plate. Okay, then it's a solid 9. All right, thanks, Cleo, for sharing that. Keep them coming. Use the hashtag I'm Up. We're back in a minute.